Good morning students. For 10th standard, we'll continue the lesson on mitosis. We had finished up to the cell cycle. So we'll start with the different parts of the cell division. Particularly we'll start with the interphase. Now this is a animal cell. As you see, it is depicting an animal cell with the cell membrane. Here you have the centrosome, which is one of the characteristics of the animal cell with the two centrioles between, and this is the nuclear membrane containing 4 chromosomes which are fine thread-like. In interphase they will appear fine thread-like structures with a very darkly stained nucleus. This is seen. Now during interphase these are very light as because the chromosomes are almost in the same density that of the nucleoplasm. So they are almost invisible, but during late interphase you can say in the early prophase they start appearing, appearing more prominent. You can say this can be a late interphase or early prophase stage. It will look like this. Now the first stage of mitosis. Now we do not include this. This is an interphase because interphase is part of where divided into G1 phase, S phase and G2 phase, where generally the replication of the DNA and the RNA replication of the DNA takes place, RNA formations and various types of protein formation takes place, and doubling of the chromosomal material. No increase in the chromosome number, but doubling of the chromosomal material takes place. Now in early prophase, or you can say what do we see, that the centrosome now divides into two and the two centrioles move apart. This is the nuclear membrane now becomes lighter and the chromosome now becomes condensed so that it becomes more visible. So you can see a 4 chromosome and the center of this is called the centromere. The centromere is of very much importance because this is the part where one of the spindle fiber structures, they are attached to this. And you have the nucleus which is also vanishing slowly. So a fading nucleus is there in the prophase structure. Now we'll go to the second stage, that's called the metaphase stage. In metaphase stage, now the chromosomes which are divided into two sister chromatids, they appear on the equatorial plate. By this time both the centrioles, they have moved apart, almost diametrically opposite to the placement of the chromosome. So you can see the centrioles located here, and it looks more like a star. That's why it's called the asters. And these asters connect the chromosomes in the centromere and on the chromatids also, and these are called the astral rays. And this appears as a spindle-like structure. That's why we call this together as spindle apparatus. And after this, there is the anaphase where these spindle fibers or the astral rays, they pull, and the chromosomes, they separate from the centromere into these two sister chromatids, move apart. Okay, and they are moving apart here, you can see, towards the pole. And this moving apart is called the anaphase. That means there were 4 chromosomes, the 4 chromosomes are moving apart. So this is the structure. By this time you will see the nuclear membrane has already vanished. There is no absence of the nucleolus, and they are open in the cytoplasm. Now the fourth stage is there, which is called the telophase stage. In the telophase stage, now the nuclear membrane has already reappearing. It is little bit connected here, not totally separated. The nuclear membrane, the chromosomes have moved apart, the nuclear membrane is reappearing here, there is a connection here in between, the nucleolus is also reappearing, the centrosomes are there on this, and there can be in the animal cell, you can see a furrow formation showing the initiation of the cytokinesis has taken place. Now this cytokinesis is, we say it's from outside to inside, as because the cell membrane is thin, there is an invagination of the cytoplasm. By this, when it continues to the last phase is the cytokinesis, where this invagination totally moves across this, and the nuclear membrane here that separates and the two furrowing ends meet here each other, forming the separating the two cell stage. So you can see one cell now has divided into two cells. There is a division of the cytoplasm, and that's called the cytokinesis. This is centripetal in origin because it's an animal cell. You can see here the nuclear membrane in the new cells have already reappeared. The chromosomes have now more prominent. You can see the nucleolus reappeared, and each of the centrioles have divided into two centrioles, forming the two centrosome of the two new cells. Now these are the phenomenon or the parts of the cell division that takes place in an animal cell. In plant cell, almost the same thing is taking place, but little bit difference is there in the cytokinesis, because the plant cell possesses the cell wall, and cell wall is rigid. So since cell wall is rigid, it cannot, the invagination cannot take place from outside to inside. It takes place from inside to outside by the formation of the cell plate. Now, that we'll discuss later about the difference in the cytokinesis in an animal cell and in the plant cell. We'll see now in little bit of in the digital board. This is the prophase stage. You can see the chromosomes are very prominent. Here is the centrosome. Here the nucleus. The two centrosomes have divided and gone to the diametrically opposite stage. Now this is also the prophase. You can see here. Now this is the metaphase stage. You can see all the chromosomes are in the equatorial plane, arranging themselves. Now the astral rays, they are pulling apart the chromosome. You can see the metaphase stage, the spindle fiber has formed, all are in equatorial plane. And next the anaphase will proceed. You can see in the anaphase, the chromosomes have separated and moving apart, forming the daughter chromatids, and followed by the telophase. In telophase, you see the chromosome again becomes thin. The centrioles divide into two, forming the two centrosome. The cytokinesis has already taken place, almost started, but it has not divided into the two cells. And the last part, you can see, this is the cytokinesis, where the division is complete, forming two new cells. So this is the part we are going to study. In the next class, we will study about the cell division in animals and in plant cells. Thank you very much. God bless you. And if you have any question, you can put up in the YouTube, where you can write something about the questions, and you can ask if you have any queries. Thank you very much.
हो गया हम कर दिए पॉज
Thank you.
हम कर दिए थे पॉज